Hi Barry, it's great to speak to you here today at MWC2024. Really looking forward to having a conversation about 5G monetization and where you see that world and how it's being built. Perhaps a good place to start would be, tell us how you view the world of 5G monetization at the moment and how your experience has been.
Yeah, Sean, thank you for asking. Actually, it has been 5 years since the first 5G commercial launch in 2019. So within these 5 years, we can clearly summarize what really happened on 5G monetization. Now, until the end of 2023, it has been more than 1.6 billion 5G users, which account for 20%, around of the total mobile connections. And these 20% mobile connections and 5G users contribute almost 30% of the total mobile traffic and generate almost 40% of the total revenue. Based on our statistic and also third parties report, so in 2023, more than 90% of the 5G operator got positive revenue growth. So we can have a conclusion, 5G really is a good technology to help operator to increase their revenue. Based on the best practice of the last 5 years, we can summarize how to monetize 5G in 3 phases: traffic monetization, experience monetization, and new service monetization. So traffic monetization is the foundation. We provide better or more data package to the subscriber, and subscriber will have to pay more for the better experience. But 5G is not only capable on the downlink, but 5G also capable on uplink on the latency. So which give operators the opportunity further monetize their network by multi-dimensional experience. I'm sure this is also required by the users. Then we move to the diversified new service. This is also a new trend which is already happening in China, in Middle East, some leading countries. So this is my overall feedback on your question.
Oh, well, I think that's really positive and I think a really good uplift. One of the things that we're seeing emerge inside 5G and monetization of 5G is quality of service tariffing. How they're charging by speeds or other elements. How do you view that? How do you see that as part of that monetization story?
Yes, actually for the last several years, we have been working closely with operator on this aspect. I think the key is operators should fulfill the requirement from different market segmentation users. Because some users, they need the higher speed, or they need VIP services. Some users, they need uplink guaranteed speed. Or some gaming users, they may need the very good gaming experience, which require low latency from the network. That's why we cooperate with the global operators to promote such kind of tariff and package to different market segmentation. For example, in China Unicom, last year, together we delivered the uplink package for the live streamers, especially the TikTok now is very popular.
Yes.
A lot of KOL, they're doing the live streaming outdoor in some place of interest. So China Unicom, they provide 150 Mbps uplink speed for the KOL with almost 40% up increase. Within 1 year, the China Unicom developed around 200,000 users on this uplink package. Another case is from Thailand AIS. We work with them, they provide the hotspot-based experience package. Because as you know, in Bangkok, there are a lot of places of interest. Tourists will go there, so the traffic will be congested. But some of the users still would have to pay more, to have better service compared to the common users. Just like you are upgraded from economic class to the business class, you want to pay a little bit more. So this gives the operators further do the upselling, on the 5G package. So this is 2 examples I think which is very good, and also quick win for the other operators. They can copy it easily. Yeah.
So fantastic quality of service. Building on that, I think that's a really exciting new area of revenue for your customers and for the operators. Perhaps one of the other things we see is the building of new services on 5G, where, as we saw in 4G, great new services emerge because the network is available. Are you seeing much of those, the new services available on 5G around the world?
Yes, the most exciting news, from the beginning of the year is the AI. The AI development is very fast, more than our thought. Especially at the beginning of this year, the generative AI has been applied to many areas. For example, in China, we have a new calling service from China Mobile. This new calling service increase the MOU for operators. Before, most of the voice service is go to OTT, go to WeChat. But with this new calling service launched by China Mobile, a lot of users, they would like to make the normal phone call provided by the operators, because during the phone call, they can have a digital, more digital avatar, these kind of features.
Right.
And also in the Chinese New Year, people can give greetings of Chinese New Year by these new callings.
Right.
They can say Happy New Year, and there will be some cartoon showed on the screen. So this encourages more and more people to use operators' traditional voice call, not only by OTT. So this is a very encouraging service from China Mobile. Also powered by AI, because your digital face, you upload your photo, picture to the cloud, give you a cartoon image back to your screen. So this is one application. Another one developed very fast, we call glass-free 3D. I'm sure you have experienced from our booth.
I have.
Glass-free 3D, last year, most operators think the bottleneck is the content. But now, you just upload your 2D video to the cloud. The cloud can give you back the very high quality 3D video, and then you can watch it. You can have a very good experience. So this is also powered by AI. So I think the 5.5G technology is coming. So together with AI technology and cloud technology, the telecommunication industry will be evolved from 5G to 5.5G.
Yes.
So this is a very promising evolution path, and we are working with global leading operators, not only in China, but also in Middle East, and also in Finland, some leading European 5G operators to promote this 5.5G industry.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting about the services. If we go a bit broader into the service that the operators are delivering on 5G, which perhaps we didn't see a lot of on 4G, one of the ones I think is fixed wireless access and where that is in the marketplace. Perhaps fixed wireless access is one of the things you could talk a little bit more about, because it's gone from being an interesting part of the market to being a very exciting part of the market.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. This is a very good question. FWA, in 4G, no one thinks FWA is a must choice. No. But in 5G, the statistic, more than 50% operators already launch FWA after they deploy 5G network. And also compared to 4G, 5G FWA not only provide higher speed, but also provide guaranteed speed. This is very important.
Yes. Before,
we can only say we provide package to the users. Okay, this is up to 100 Mbps or up to 200 Mbps. But now in 4G era, we can commit to customer. We give you guaranteed 100 Mbps or guaranteed 200 Mbps. This is thanks to the bigger capability of the 5G network itself, and also we have a tool. We call it FWA Suite. This can monitor the user experience, and we can real time adjust the radio resource to guarantee the speed what operator commit to the subscriber. So moving forward, we believe FWA is an ultimate access technology. It's not only a temporary, because 5.5G technology enabled FWA could provide 1 Gbps speed, which we call it really fiber-like access technology. Before we call it fiber complementary. Now we can say fiber-like.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. So this is really the big change. So make the FWA an ultimate broadband solution. Yeah.
Right. So, consumer, new services, fixed wireless access, very exciting. Genuinely see fast growth in those things, as we do as an analyst firm. What about the enterprise? 5G, I think, offers a great deal to the enterprise. And of course, it's a very central part of how many operators are monetizing 5G. How do you feel about the enterprise with 5G?
Yeah, 2 years ago, how 5G can help on the enterprise market is a very difficult question, even difficult area, because 5G for enterprise need a very mature ecosystem, and also need the operator to have strong capability to do the system integration, service integration, something like this. But after the 2 years of development, we see a very positive signal that 5G 2B is on the track for replication. So operators can quickly replicate the mature 5G 2B cases in 2 areas. First, we call it a wide area private network, which operator can provide 5G 2B use cases based on their public already deployed 5G network. For example, 5G for metro. All these scenarios happen outdoor, and this need the public coverage from the operators. And all the terminal, the system integrator is mature enough, in most of the countries. So operators could do the replication rapidly. Second scenario, we call it the campus private network, which will be a little more difficult. And the most challenging question from the enterprise would be, why I need 5G? Wi-Fi is a more economic solution.
True.
So now the industry has a common understanding, it has answered. From a three aspects, 5G has advantage. First is the latency, because in the most factory, okay, they need to adjust their product line oftenly. So, and also they need to transfer back the data in the very low latency. So 5G could enable this, but Wi-Fi, because of their interference, need more than 200 millisecond latency, which 5G only can provide 20 milliseconds. This is the first. Second is the reliability. Yeah, 5G has higher reliability than Wi-Fi network. 5G can support 99.99, but Wi-Fi can only provide 99%.
Okay.
The last advantage is uplink, because in some of the factories they need to do the quality inspection, which they need 4K video to take the video and upload to the cloud server to do the analysis. 5G could enable the more than 500 Mbps uplink speed, but however, Wi-Fi can only provide less than 50 Mbps. So this mainly three advantages, which is already acknowledged by most of the operators. So in conclusion, we believe from 2024, 5G2B replication could be in a fast track, faster than ever. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to what's coming over the next 2 years in 5G and 5G Advanced.
Yeah, Sean, could I ask you one question back?
Okay.
I'm sure as a third party, you have experienced all the booths from different operators, different vendors. So this year, I believe 5.5G and AI are two hottest topics. So what is your general feeling about these two new areas?
Well, I think if you look at our industry in total, in the past 10 years, everybody gets excited about phones. And I think that's been fine, all good, but phones have got a bit boring in the last 5 years. They're great phones, but they're a bit boring. Where the party is in the network, because the party in the network is how we're going to make money in the long run. And if we're trying to make the network better, 5G and 5G Advanced is the only way we can do that. Because the kind of services and the applications that we're trying to build on those networks can only come with that throughput and that speed and that capacity, and as you said, the latency. So we are very much positive about where 5G is taking us. We're very much positive about how that builds, but we also recognize that to make that money, to monetize these networks and the investment, you have to create partnerships. And you have to do that with companies who deliver AI, or you deliver your own AI. And there are other things as well, like cloud security and IoT, all the things you spoke about earlier. And I don't think that's straightforward. I think that game is being played out right now, but everybody understands that it's very valuable. There's a big pot of treasure at the end, no doubt. And then how we get there is how we build it and how we work together to make it happen. So I think I'm very positive about what's going on. I think this show has showed me two things. First of all, the last 2 years we've talked about what is 5G. Now we're talking about what do you use it for. And I think that's where monetization comes in. Very exciting. The second thing is understanding the level of partnerships that need to be delivered to make it the best value for you. And I think listening to the AI guys, listening to the cloud guys, listening to the IoT guys has been really interesting in the way that they all reflect on one another to make that money work. So I'm really excited about it. I don't want to talk about phones, I want to talk about networks, because that's how we're going to make our money in the future.
Yeah. Thank you, Sean. I think this is a very good feedback. I think maybe next year we can talk more about how to monetize 5.5G.
Absolutely. Thank you.